pilots.
It's called Lane Boy.
Lane Boy.
Lane Boy.
I'll remember that. Rock and roll, baby. Rock and roll.
Let's do this.
DailyXander number 41. Roll out. Dropping my pick. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
A quiet Wednesday morning.
See less and less people in the mornings, man.
Yep. Tomorrow nobody will be here by like 10. Oh, what's up, dude? I haven't said hi to you in a while, man. How you doing, man? How'd you mention me yesterday?
Hey, that's because I just got a job.
Oh, you did?
So I work Saturday and Sunday, right? So they work from 20 to 21. I dropped it to 8.
Yeah, dude, you'll find that work like
You
after.
got a lot of scoring up left.
Yeah.
You can go.
If I have to work in a job for a couple weeks, they had to
avoid like all day, like during the day. And I'm like, if I'm not busy enough for them to need me, like I guess I'm right now because there's training, they want me to get like, you know, and like after my training, I said I'm 40. And he's like, it's pretty cool.
That's good, man.
Yeah, it's gonna go by fast.
Hello, kiddos. How's the study going? It's going? Yeah, it's all good. You got it. How you doing?
Ready, bro. Ready fast.
Bruce Lee, dude. You passed it.
We're just
You'll be
studying.
fine. You'll be fine.
So what is it?
I know.
35.97.
I'm gonna get some food real quick. Steve,
Hey, what's up, bro?
what do you got there, man?
A little smoothie from my gym. The girl makes some.
Hook up. Like it. Oh. 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 What's up, Jasmine? What is good? DailyXander number 41. Second time I'm filming today, and it's now 8:30. Last time I filmed was early this morning, so I didn't really get any footage today. So, day at NPTI, had another workout in the practical session. Afterwards, took a final exam, and I got a 94 on the final exam out of 100 questions, so that's good. So I'm all squared away with school now. Just got one more day of just some theory topics to go over, and then come Friday, we're doing graduation. And then I also got news today that I got my job with Core all squared away, so I'll be starting there on Monday. So that's exciting. After school day, I got a haircut. I never know exactly what I want for a haircut, so I mainly just go with whoever I'm seeing and kind of let them do their thing. So right now, I just, as you can see, got the sides cleaned up, and I left a lot more on the top this time than usual. Why? Not sure exactly. Maybe it's because I'm trying to preserve the blonde as long as possible. In order to do it, I also got to get more sun, but that's another topic. Afterwards, from the haircut place, I went to go check out an apartment, which I'm pretty stoked to try and secure. It's an apartment that's about 15 minutes away if I was biking. I don't have a bike just yet. That'll come later in time. But even if I rode my skateboard to the location, I'm sure I could get there within 20-25 minutes of my new job. So it's in a really popular and secure location called Altamont Springs. It's by a lot of different shops right next to the mall, so it's a highly trafficked area. People going in and out all the time. I'm also right next to a gym too. So later down the line, I might also think about trying to work there or even just getting a membership there if it's not too expensive to work out in. And yeah, right now I need to fill out my application form for the apartment and I need to put down a deposit. So right now, very fortunate of my parents, very appreciative of them and very thankful for them. And of course, always will make them proud for just being a hard worker and being me. Quick couple lessons for today that always good to reassure myself to practice, especially when having Uber drivers. Always be authoritative and directive as far as the driving route. There's been a couple instances where I get caught up in the conversation. I'm not even actually really paying attention when they're taking me. And there's been several instances where they miss their exit. And that goes on me essentially just because I'm not paying attention and directing them where they should be going. I'm pretty easygoing, so I'm not going to make a big deal out of it and stress them out even more since they are driving. But it's just something I need to, and probably other people, some instances, be aware and directive as far as navigating Uber drivers. Sometimes you might get in the car and you just have them drive you around and all they're doing is relying on the GPS when the GPS is not necessarily always going to be the most accurate thing. So in that case, you got to know your surroundings and already have in your head where you want to go and tell them straight up with confidence kind of thing. Oh yeah, this is where you need to go kind of thing. Lead them that way. Also, there's one more thing that I was going to say, but that kind of slipped my mind. Anywho, good productive day. Going to keep it rolling. Also, I start to add to the job I got. I start work on Monday, so I'm pretty stoked for that. So on Friday, graduation, and then we'll spend pretty much the entire day probably going out for lunch, and then evening time celebrating together with my other classmates because it'll be the last time we're all together as a group. We got very tight as a group, so we'll have a fun time celebrating. Possibly tomorrow morning, I'm going to go to the driving range with a fellow classmate. But if not, definitely on Saturday or Sunday, we're going to play a round of golf, me and him, and potentially some other classmates. That'll be pretty neat because the weather here is just stellar. Very nice weather. Pretty much all the time, 24/7. Even when it rains, it's nice. Even when it thunders, not so much. Even when there's potential hurricane, like there was looking like for a little bit when Hurricane Matthews was going up hitting the southeast portion of Florida and going up the coast of the U.S. It's not so nice, of course, but for the most part, it's always nice here in Florida. Anywho, I'm going to get some food real quick and work on my application, and I also need to write out my thank you letters to my two instructors I had at NPTI. I worked with my marketing team, aka Mr. Clown, and developed, I didn't really develop, but Mr. Clown developed two personalized cards that will represent and showcase my appreciation and thankfulness towards them being instructors and also showing the value that I got at my time in NPTI. So with that said, I'm going to boogie on off with the off video button right now. End the DailyXander number 41 with peace, love, unity, and respect. And I'll catch you in the next installment in my last Thursday at NPTI. Whew.